Afternoon, VC. Dave here. I just wanted to jump back on today and share some recent pickups from the last week. And so Monday they have half off beers at Tip Top. So my buddy was going up there, and I was like, well, I might as well join in. I knew that Luke had gotten in some 7-inch singles into the shop that I was interested in, so picked just a few up. And what's great about the stuff he's been putting in there, he got like a well over 1,000 7-inches from mostly from the '90s, from a huge acquisition up in Thomasville, North Carolina, an auction, and that stuff's been coming in, filtering in week to week. So it's been really fun to see this stuff. I hadn't seen this stuff since then, if at all. So picked up Rage Against the Machine, Bullet in the Head, '92, with the previously unreleased track Darkness. What a powerful song. Very, very stoked to find this. And then this one was the main one I wanted to pick up. I collect anything Helmet. This is Helmet versus Cop Shoot Cop. Some previously unreleased tracks. So you've got a unknown titled Helmet demo on here, and then live radio broadcast of Drop the Bombs from Cop Shoot Cop. And I don't even know the year on this. This is early '90s, maybe late '80s. And this is some crazy Micro Records boot out of Maryland from way back. Love that cover. Killer. That guy's getting his ass kicked. This one was killer to find. Hole, Gold Dust Woman. I love that track. On the A side, New York Loose, Spit on the B side, from the Kross City of Angels soundtrack. I had no idea this existed. It's like a little gatefold. This is really cool. This is like one of the coolest 7-inches I've ever found. So each side has an etching on one side with the track on the other. I mean, I've never seen so much go into a 7-inch before. No idea this ever came out, or I would have had it back then. Freaking wicked. Very, very happy to find that. Spinning the heck out of that. I love that track, man. Hole was, man, that was a killer band. I don't know, Nirvana, I was more of a Soundgarden guy, but I love Nirvana, but I thought I dug Hole even more, which everybody kind of hated Courtney Love, but I thought it was great. And then this one, I'm a huge John Spencer collector, as you know, and this was a single I didn't have. John Spencer Blues Explosion, Whale, one of my favorite tracks from John. So this has got the Mario mix, and then it's on the B side, it's got a live cut of Flavor, which is another great track from John Spencer. That's off the Controversial Negro live album that was recorded in Arizona way back. And yeah, John Spencer, Judah Bauer, Russell Simmons. Russell Simmons on the kit is a mean motherfucker. Very, very happy to find this. This is Leave on green wax. Very, very cool. 7-inch. From another one from the '90s. So yeah, keep looking forward to these drops from Luke on these 7-inches. He's got a bunch of Mudhoney stuff in there, and geez, all kinds of. He's got some Green River stuff. It's got the Green River is a little pricey for a 7-inch, but he's got some Nirvana. He's got a bunch of stuff. I might pick some more up down the road. So took some trade in to repo. And I was gonna get, I think, a Donald Byrd, maybe one of the Ethiopian Knights was what I had planned to get, and then he had just gotten a stack of used Jazz, so I ended up trading it for this right here, John Coltrane and Lee Morgan, The Best of Birdland Volume 1. This is on roulette. This is an original mono pressing from 1962. The wax is VG+. Covers a decent shape. These are very, very hard to find. I can't believe this came in, and was very happy to trade for this record. What a lineup. You got Bobby Timmons, Wayne Shorter, Art Taylor, Billy Higgins, McCoy Tyner, Jimmy Rouser, and Stephen Davis are here. Huge one for the Coltrane collection, so, and not one I was expecting to come across at all. Very stoked with that. And Saturday morning, went up to Noble Records. He had made a post about some new arrivals, and I think he put it right in the front on purpose. He had to know I was going to be going. I was there at opening. This is one that's been high on the want list. I know that Steve Carlson found a copy recently, and I was like, holy shit. And I had never seen it, and here, lo and behold, here we go. Gary Bartz, Juju Man, original on Catalyst Records from '76. This is a really great Gary Bartz album. This is one of his best. He's on alto and soprano, clarinet, synthesizer, and vocals. You got Charles Mims on piano, Curtis Robertson on electric and acoustic bass, Howard King on the drums, and Sarita is on vocal on their version of My Funny Valentine. This is gatefold. Cover's not in the best of shape, but not bad overall. It's all in one piece, and the record is fantastic. Really cool Catalyst label. That is minty. So I was happy to pick that up. Huge one off the want list. And I expected to have to hold out on that one. The prices are kind of high. So Dylan had this well below what they go for on Discogs, so I was very pleased to grab that. And then I think this was his copy of this record that ended up in the shop, and he said he had a feeling I'd pick it up, and I certainly did. That's Sun Ra, Strange Celestial Road. Fantastic cover. Another one for the Sun Ra collection. It's ever growing. This is from 1980. This is on, let's see, Y Records. This is an original UK press. So this was pressed on a few different labels. This is the UK. It's kind of a really plain label there. With a cool moon on it, though. Another fantastic Sun Ra record. And just the amazing lineup. So Gilmore's here, Allen's here, Danny Thompson. You got some trumpet players, Michael Ray, Kurt Perlium, Walter Miller, June Tyson on the vocals, who I really dig. So very stoked to pick that up. And this week also on Thursday night, we went to the Visulite Theater. My friend Lee, he's from London, England, and we went to see Red Kross, who opened for Melvins, which is Lee's favorite band. And so we assumed the position right in front of Buzz, all the way down front. I'll add on some videos here at the end of this, so stick around for a bunch of live Melvins. I'm not going to apologize for it being a little crunchy and loud up front. It was just the camera phone absorbing the massive waves of sound coming in. So, but I picked up one piece of merch from the show is the tour EP, $5 CD, some Melvins donuts, and Red Kross on Feminine Reptile Records. These really cool that these were $5, because all the records were 50. I don't buy. I just don't. I can't do it. So now Lee, on the other hand, he dropped 80 on merch, but he got like the great tour poster and another poster that was done by the artist who was there selling the merch, and he picked up an autographed CD, had Buzz's autograph on it, like limited to 30 copies or something. So yeah, he made out pretty good. He dropped that's a lot of coin to drop, but you know, it goes to the band, so and the artist who's right there, so that's pretty cool. But anyway, yeah, stick around for some killer video. Peace.
Godspeed.